Hey everyone, I'm Faizan from Amygda, and just wanted to give you a brief demo about running the TS agent, so the time series agent, directly on a SQL database to do data analysis. So let me jump in with an example. Here I have some data, and I'm going to try and plot data for a machine. So let me select the machine, which is not in your view, but here it is now selected with a bunch of data. Typically, that's how the data looks for a certain time period. And as you can see, there's a gradual rise and drops. And the drops is where a part is replaced, where the issues are. So I'm going to run a natural language query just saying, just help me understand what does the data drop equation look like when there's been a gradual rise beforehand, right? So things that data scientists would typically do, or a subject matter expert would hypothesize, and then you have to run complex queries and build those, which can take days, if not weeks. I'm saying, look, this is the area, right? Generally, this is what a fault looks like. Analyze that data and, give me specifically an equation that could fit that curve of change, or the rate of change, right? That curve. And so it's going to run this query, and as you can see, it's created this SQL um, query that you would typically have received from someone in IT, or a data scientist, or general analyst, and some explanation. To most of you, this explanation wouldn't make sense, but that's the idea. This is built for folks who do not need to understand the concepts of AI or ML, but rather, the application of it. So now I said, look, I'm interested in this pattern. Find me two other machines that could potentially have this pattern. And so it's found two other machines. So I don't need to know, or troll through, hundreds of machines. I've now gone and looked at another machine, machine number two. And as you can see, it's depicting the same patterns of gradual rise then drops. And it's also pointed out another machine that, let me just plot that, and it will show that that machine also has gradual rise and a drop. And so now very quickly I've said, hey, look, I'm interested in this pattern. Are there any other machines exhibiting this pattern? And this is the way you can find out from your fleet if you find an issue where other that might be happening. Thanks. And just so this is where you can catch me. Find me on LinkedIn, and I'd love to talk to you about how this might help you. Thanks.